Good morning and welcome back to Game Day Jays. I'm your host, Nick Jambrosic, and I want to start things off with a quote from our team skip, John Schneider. Huge fucking win. Let's go. Absolute massive win yesterday against the AL East top team in the Baltimore Orioles. We went into Camden Yards off a tough home stretch against the Minnesota Twins. But what this team showed yesterday is resilience, because this team is not feeling so hot. Yesterday, I gotta give the man of the hour credit where credit is due. Jose Berrios woke up in the morning, didn't even think he was gonna pitch. He had a fever, he was not feeling good at all, got better in the afternoon, and he manned up and started that game last night. This is a team that knows we got to do whatever it takes to win. And these guys are doing whatever it takes. And I love it. Not just Jose, but we had our two big guys show up yesterday too. It is so good to see these guys show up. Vlad Jr. and Bo Bichette. We need that so much. It's not even funny. And to see both of those guys do what they did yesterday. Bo Bichette, 3 for 4. With a walk. Vladdy, I think 1 hit, 2 or 3 walks. This is what we need from these guys. And what a pitching matchup it was yesterday. We had Berrios versus Corbin Burnes. 2 potential Cy Young candidates. Corbin Burnes is an elite arm, and he showed it yesterday. He was rock solid. I really don't know how guys hit this guy, because it is just like 90 to 96, 4 different pitches. Good luck. And his stuff is nasty. I mean, we put some pressure on him. We got, 2 guys on with 1 out, 2 out, put guys in scoring position, but it's tough to get the job done against him. But the fact that we, got his pitch count up a little bit, he was still cruising, but it just showed resiliency. Other than one player yesterday, Adley Rutschman, guy's a stud. Other than him, we made this Baltimore team look mortal. We stayed in it with them, and that is some good old AL East rivalry baseball. Because these games, when both teams are playing good and they know these are big games, just like Schneider said, it's May 13th, but I don't care. It's always a big game against a rival, especially in your own division. And it's a grind. I mean, to see what we did yesterday, we go down 1 run. What do? We get that one back. We go down another run. What do? We get it off their closer. Dalton Varsho, massive hit. Home run, tie it up. And one thing that I touched on last episode, if you were paying attention to, I was talking about Romano being a closer. And the fact that I was a little hard on him, I love how anytime I'm hard on some guy, they ball out next time. And he balled out last night. But I just want to touch on, like I said, what I said last time is situational closing. Because I was talking about, Jimmy and Romano splitting the workload, but maybe giving Romano, not the heart of the order. Don't give him those 1 to 4 hitters. And if, those 1 to 4 hitters are up in the 8th inning or 9th inning, give that maybe to Jimmy. And that's what Baltimore did last night. They let their closer come in the 8th inning to face our heart of the order. And it didn't work out. You can talk about this all you want. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. And it is just so freaking awesome that we got to their closer last night. We tied it up. And in extra innings, Jordan shut it down in the 9th. He shut it down in the 10th. We actually laid down a perfect bunt. Ernie, beautiful job. Getting a guy on third base right away, no outs. It was just a grind yesterday. And before the game, Skip was saying that I don't care who you are. Our team's feeling it. We're under the weather. You had Turner out. You had Springer out. You had Kevin out. We have so many guys out right now that he's like, hey, you're not getting pinch run for. You're not getting pinch hit for. And my favorite quote was Burgers, Vogelback, and Kirk, I hope you're feeling fast. What a line. I still can't believe Danny Burgers is on the team. He's kind of driving me a little crazy. I know he's a lefty bat, but man, just bring Barger back up. I'd rather see him hit than Danny Burgers right now. A lefty came in last night. I know he's not getting pinch hit for, whatever. We just got to go through it. He hasn't got a hit off a lefty since 2022. Hope it's not much longer until Votto comes back. And I hope it's not much longer till we see Barger again. Because I don't know how many more games I can watch Danny Burgers swing and miss and get out game after game. So I hope some things change. But it was a real positive game for the Jays last night. Moving forward, taking that first game of the series is huge. We got the momentum, but still, our team is grinding through it right now. Hopefully that injury bug gets a little better. Guys are day to day. Some guys are getting it over it quick. Some guys feel good one day and then go right back downhill the next day. So it's always tough, but I'm kind of happy that we're facing this little bit of adversity early on in the season because halfway through the second half of the season is when it really starts to matter. And, we've got guys that were injured at the start, but now they're coming back. We need Chad Green back in the bullpen. Not quite my favorite, but we need him to be back because Swanson's just not it right now. I still think he needs some work. I will say great start by Manoah the other day. That was beautiful. And I love how Toronto managers just love to pull pitchers after they're doing great. 7 innings, wasn't his fault. Ernie botched a ball, but hey, let's not put him back in after he's thrown 70 pitches through 7. Whatever. But let's get over this injury bug. Let's get over this illness bug and move forward. This team's grinding right now. And if we can take the game today, it's just pitching matchup after pitching matchup after pitching matchup. This is 3 beautiful games of great arms going head to head. Who do we got on the mound today? Sorry, I had this pulled up, and let's go back to it. So today, the Hound is back on the mound. Hopefully, he's continuing his dominance and what he's shown the last game especially, and even the game before. He's getting back to that guy that we know, facing Bradish, who's got a 1.86 ERA, so that's going to be another tough game. Hopefully, we can get on him early, put up some runs, and let Bassett cruise a little bit because it's so big to give our pitchers some support. And then on Wednesday afternoon game, we got Yusei Kikuchi versus Irvin, who's 4-1 with a 2.9 ERA. So 3 solid pitching matchups. Hopefully this lineup can do whatever it takes to manufacture runs and, just grind through it. So looking forward to the game tonight. Again, thank you so much for watching. A little bit of a shorter episode today, but we'll see you after the game tonight, hopefully for another Big Jays dub. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.